In previous videos, we've seen that Fisher's method is an interesting roulette strategy that can lead to good winnings. But is it the same for blackjack? Well, today we're going to find out with a practical demonstration, where I won an average of $200 per hour. We'll look at the pros and cons of this blackjack method, so watch this video until the end to avoid missing out on important details. Welcome to Ninja Gamblers, the best place to learn how to beat casinos. Here, you can find the latest tips and strategies for roulette, blackjack, poker, slots, and much more. If you want to stay ahead of the game and maximize your chances of making big wins at the casino, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. In the description of this video, you'll find links to our Instagram page and our Telegram channel. There, we share exclusive content that never makes it to YouTube. You'll also find a list of safe, licensed casinos we recommend in each country, along with a comparison of the free money bonuses they offer. Alright guys, just like we did with other methods, today, we're going to see if the Fisher method, which we've already seen for roulette, can be applied to blackjack. Does it work the same way? What are the differences? Let's find out together. Today, I'll use the aggressive variation of the method, but adapted for blackjack. For those of you who haven't seen the video on the aggressive Fisher method yet, I'll link it here in the top right corner. I recommend watching that video before this one. At the time of recording the game you're about to see, I was in Italy, playing at an Italian casino. So the game graphics you'll see are in Italian. However, the gameplay is the same whether you play in English, with dollars, euros, pounds, or any other language or currency. Just make sure you play in a safe casino to avoid getting scammed online. So any casino on the list in the link in the description will do. What's this list all about? If you're new here, let me fill you in. The internet is packed with unlicensed online casinos that can bring serious risks, potentially causing legal and financial issues. These dodgy casinos can be illegal, fraudulent, and have rigged games that make sure you lose. Often operating from tax havens, they can vanish without a trace, leaving you with no way to get your money back. So, which casinos can you trust? As experts, we've put together a list of verified, licensed, and fair casinos for each country around the world. You can find this list through the link in the video description and the first pinned comment. These casinos are safe, and some even offer welcome bonuses like free cash or spins for new members. We've made sure every casino on our list is free of rigged games, and update it daily with new verified options. For viewers in the USA, the legality of online casinos varies by state. Some states only permit social casinos. Check the link in the description to find the best legal casinos for your state, or the top social casinos if traditional online casinos aren't allowed. Alright, let's dive in. So, I'll briefly explain the method for those who are new. In this variation, what we do is bet our base amount and continue betting this base amount whether we win or lose, but we keep track of our losses. As soon as we have 3 consecutive losses, we triple the bet and theoretically continue with that bet until we win 3 times in a row, at which point we return to the base bet. If we lose 3 times in a row again, we triple the bet again, although this is very rare. Of course, since we're playing blackjack, we'll always follow the basic strategy for deciding whether to hit or stand. If you're not familiar with it, the basic strategy simply involves following this chart, which you can download from the link in the video description at the end of the list of safe casinos. Okay, let's begin. I have a balance of 100 euros and will use a base bet of 5 euros. As I said, this can be done with dollars, pounds, or anything else. Let's place it. Alright, we have 11 and the dealer has 7. The basic strategy chart in this case even tells us to double down. So, let's do it. Ah, darn it. This time the chart was wrong, but this is one of those cases where the odds of winning are high, so it makes sense to double down. Anyway, let's continue with the base bet of 5 euros. With our 13 and the dealer's 10, the chart tells us to hit. Same goes for 14. Oh no, we've busted. We would have lost anyway since the dealer had 15. The chart calculates these various options and tells us what is statistically best to do, even though it doesn't guarantee a win. Okay, we've got a nice 20, so we'll stand. No, we pushed. So we're still at 2 losses in a row, because while we're playing, I'm keeping track of how many consecutive losses we've had. With our 16 and the dealer's 10, we should hit. I never like this, but let's follow the chart. Sweet. 17. We'll stand. No, the dealer hit blackjack. Oh, come on. Well guys, we've got 3 consecutive losses. So according to the Fisher method, after 3 consecutive losses, we triple the bet. So in my case, I'll now bet €15 instead of 5. Theoretically, we should stick with 15 until we win 3 times in a row, but sometimes there are exceptions. Alright, let's bet a nice €15. Oh, with our 10 and the dealer's 10, the chart tells us to double down, so we'll do it, betting a total of €30. Fingers crossed. Nice, we've got 20. No, the dealer also has 20. What bad luck. Well, we'll bet €15 again, as if nothing happened. Too bad, because we could have won €60 right away. Haha, with our 10 and the dealer's 2, we have to double down again. So let's do it. Fingers crossed this time. Alright, with our 16 and the dealer's 2, we'll stand because the chart predicts the dealer will bust. Let's hope for the best. And the chart was right. We won €30 profit. Awesome. We're back to a balance of €110. Okay, technically, if we followed the aggressive Fisher method to the letter, we should continue betting €15 until we win 3 times in a row. However, there's an exception. This one. In blackjack, unlike roulette, there's a situation where the chart tells us to double down, and therefore we've won twice what we would normally win. In such cases, if we see that we've recovered enough to be satisfied and return to the base bet, we can do so. In this case, I've recovered everything and I'm back to a €10 profit, so let's return to the base bet. I repeat, this is something exclusive to blackjack because there are cases where the chart calculates that it's so likely we will win that it makes sense to double the bet, like we just did. Obviously, if you've lost a lot of times and you get to this point, and you've doubled, won, but this doesn't cover the previous losses, then it makes sense to follow the method normally and continue with €15 until you get 3 consecutive wins. Okay, but now we return to our €5 base bet. With a 7, we always hit. With my 13 and the dealer's 3, we stand. Oops, we lost, so I'll note 1 loss and continue with a €5 bet. With my 14 and the dealer's 7, we hit. Ah, we busted. So now we have 2 losses in a row. If we lose another one now, we'll go back to €15. Oh, we hit blackjack. Awesome. So never mind, we won, made a little extra, and the consecutive loss count resets. Let's continue with a €5 bet. With my 12 and the dealer's 10, we should hit. Nah, we busted. So 1 loss noted. A nice 20. We stand. And we won. Okay, so with the Fisher method, whether in roulette or blackjack, basically in periods like this, where there aren't more than 3 consecutive losses, we keep alternating between good rounds and losing rounds. This way, the balance can go up, sometimes significantly if we're lucky, but it never goes down too much. In the end, if we alternate a win and a loss, we break even. A win and 2 losses, we lose €5 each time, but it doesn't go on for long. In any other scenario, we make a profit. In case of 3 or more consecutive losses, we go on the attack by tripling the bet. Alright, now I'll speed up a bit until we lose 3 times in a row. Okay guys, I've been playing for about 5 minutes, and as you can see, I've reached €120 without having more than 2 consecutive losses. Now we're at the 2nd loss in a row, so if I lose again, we'll triple the bet. And there it is, we lost. So now what do? We triple the bet to €15. A nice 20, so we stand. Nah, we push. So it's like nothing happened. Another €15. Blackjack, awesome. But no, the dealer also got blackjack. What bad luck. So it's another push. It's so frustrating to push with a blackjack. Well, another €15, like nothing happened. We don't use insurance as usual. With 11, we should double down. but this time I don't feel like it, so let's just hit. Ah, we should have doubled with a 21. See, we should always follow the chart. Oh well, at least we won. A win in the bag. Good. Let's continue. Another 15 euros. Hit. And we hit again. Nice. A 20. We stand. No, damn it. Lucky dealer. So the win count resets. We need to get 3 wins in a row. With our 14 and the dealer's 5, we stand. No, what a pain. This dealer is so lucky today. Another 15 euros. We won't give up. A nice 20. We stand. We actually had great cards, but just a very lucky dealer. Oh, this time we won. Good. Another 15 euros. With our 13 and the dealer's 9, we hit. And with 20, we stand. Oh, finally winning a bit. 2 wins in a row, which means if we win the next one, it's time to go back to the base bet. 15 with 10, we hit. A bit risky. Let's hope. No, we busted. So frustrating because the win count resets. Damn. Let's continue with 15 euros then. With 17, we stand. Oh, for bloody lucky dealer. Lost again. Oh, a nice 19. We stand. Oh, good. We won. And now a nice 20. We stand. Hooray! We won again. We quickly got back to 2 wins in a row, so let's get 1 more and then we go home. With our 13 and the dealer's 3, the chart says to stand. Let's do it. And the chart was right. Awesome. We won 3 times in a row. Time to go back to the base bet. And with a nice balance, I'm at 145 euros. Okay, shall we continue until we reach 150? Now, back to the base bet of 5 euros. With 19, we stand. Nah, lost to this lucky dealer. Another 5 euros. Haha, another 19. We stand again. And this time we won. So, we only need 5 more euros to reach 150. Just recovering the money lost last round. Haha, what is this? The round of 19s. We stand again, and we won. So, I reached 150 euros, starting from 100, meaning I made 50 euros in 15 minutes. It's an average of 200 euros per hour, so a bit more than 214 US dollars and 170 British pounds. Alright, so from this session, we can see that I won less compared to the same method used in roulette in the previous video, where I won 80 euros in about 8 minutes. Both are still better than the regular, non-aggressive Fisher method in my opinion, which is much more conservative but very, very slow. All 3 of course carry risks, as I always want to emphasize. These are strategies that try to win, but we're still talking about online casinos, not charity, investments or work. It's a game with inherent risks, so between blackjack and roulette, the Fisher method works on both, but I think it's a bit more optimal for roulette in terms of potential quick wins, as it's much more streamlined and dynamic. For blackjack, however, I think it's slightly safer since you're not randomly betting on red or black, but following a chart that optimizes play and lowers the house edge to just 0.5%. So, in the long run, I believe you can win more with Fisher on blackjack, but in the short term, you can win more with it applied to roulette. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I try to respond to everyone. I remind you that in the link in the description, you can find a list of safe and certified online casinos in your country and in each US state. I recommend using certified casinos if you want peace of mind and to avoid scams, rigged games, or even playing in illegal casinos in your country and having trouble with the law. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you soon, ninjas.